Again, back with us tonight, we've got Mr. GametimeUK, otherwise known as Chris. Good evening, mate.
Good evening.
So yeah, we're doing a bit different. So, we're not just streaming on Twitch tonight, from my point of view, that also Chris is streaming it on YouTube from his point of view. So, should be a bit fun. So you've got two screens, get up on both. Not that we're greedy or anything. What am I looking for? That one.
It's going to be interesting.
Okay, it makes a trigger twice, but it hasn't actually put the command out. Why has it not put the command out? I gotta go into my settings. This one has set up. I think I know what's wrong with it. I'm just gonna sort it. It'll take me 2 seconds. But I need to crash the program because otherwise I can't get into it for the moment. That's what I'm looking for. Yes. Well, there's only legal way we can get round it. Because the problem I've got is, well, for me, Chris can do it, no problem at all, because he's not partnered on either. But because I'm affiliate on Twitch, they technically own my stream for 24 hours. So you can't dual stream if you're on Twitch. If it's a monetized channel, which mine is, I could set up another channel and do it from it, and do it to my channel if I wanted. But no, it's too much like hard work. I have enough problems with 3 channels as it is, really. Right, anyways, that's that crashed there. I need to go back to there, press that. Wait for this program to load again. This is why I don't release the stream straight away. So, like of last night's stream, it's not out on YouTube yet. No. It'll go out tomorrow or Sunday, depending when I get round to it. It's already uploaded. It just takes hours for it. Oh, actually, I need to go on and edit that. Remind me later on. I've got to go and edit that.
Well, no.
I try and edit that. I didn't do it the first time, but I try and edit the countdown out at the start.
Yeah.
We'll look for commands. No actions. Where's the game time action? There it is. That's why. That's what's missing. So if I go there, copy that. Okay. And then add another.
My inventory out.
Twitch chat. And that. Commands. Turn it on there as well.
He'll get there in a minute.
Yeah. I just want to try that. Go there. There. Yes! There you go. Doesn't activate the graphic though, because I need to sort that out. I'm not going to do that tonight though, but we got the link up there. That's what I wanted to do, make sure we had that part.
So what do we need? 200 plastic and 200 rubber?
Yes.
I'll bomb down there then.
Yeah, I've nearly got the motors made. I was working on that. So yeah, we're carrying on from where we left off. Last time we've got the oil plant running. We've been working on it for about the last 45 minutes, just so that we could catch up. Or did the graphic come up? Okay.
Not sure.
Did it? Okay. I don't think it would because I haven't actually set it
Yeah,
up for this one, I think. Oh, we'll try it again. Hang on a minute. Let's try that.
I thought you would at the bottom.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Thank you, Vicky. There you go. At least one of us is speaking sense.
You've had one of them days.
It's been one of those weeks, mate. I'm looking forward to going back to work. Actually, you only need the rubber.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'd actually bring some plastic bags. I got a funny feeling we'll need it for the next one.
Okay.
The next one is the one we really want. What have we unlocked? Oh, we've got the packager now.
And you just want me to just fill my tractor with the plastic and the rubber?
I might be coming over there anyway, because I might actually come and make a packager. Actually, no, because I need to. Which I need. There it is.
I thought packaging was just with fuel.
Oh no, you can use the packager for all sorts of stuff.
Oh, right, okay. Fair enough. No.
No, because it makes me think we've probably unlocked fuel now. Which would be good for the vehicles and for when we eventually get jetpacks unlocked.
Yeah.
Because there is actually another 2 oil nodes over there.
Oh, right, okay. You didn't basically utilize them all yet.
No, there's no need.
No.
Because at the moment, of course, until I can actually deal with that residue.
True.
Because it's not as if we don't have access to all of the bits and pieces yet. So that was it. We need more motors. I think I'm just doing a motor stream today from the looks of it.
So.
Good evening, Adam. How you doing, mate? Double-header weekend. Football and Formula 1. You'll be a happy boy. I forgot you're a Chelsea fan. You'll never be a happy boy.
You want me to flush the fluid buffers? Because nothing is...
Are the tanks full?
Yeah.
So what you have to do is flush the tanks.
That's what I meant. That's what I've just asked you.
Yeah. Yes, you may as well.
Just because nothing is, otherwise it's probably going to run over here.
Yeah.
Which it isn't.
Yeah, that's it. Well, hopefully you are, mate. Hopefully you are. Always good to have another... So actually, if you think about it, we've got 100% ton out of the subscriber club on Twitch here tonight. Both you and Adam.
Well, I was there last night, but...
Yeah, I think as it is, and if they're struggling tomorrow, then I'll be excited about the race. But if they do the normal, they'll be back at the front tomorrow. They did this. They've always looked dodgy in the first couple of practices. Unless, that's the thing. I don't worry about them.
Yeah, they didn't look on form. But...
Yeah, but remember, it was the other weekend Verstappen didn't look on form, and then he blew everyone out of the water in qualifying.
Yeah.
And then destroyed everyone in the race. Yeah, the Red Bull thing is, I'm unless he can actually. I mean, if he's still in the same sort of position after qualifying tomorrow, I'll still probably be worried about him, because you could probably start him 5 laps behind everyone else and he'd still win at the moment.
Not sure.
So,
not sure if I do like what they've done to Singapore.
I sort of I had the practice on in the background, but I didn't get to watch it properly. I might get to watch the race at the weekend. Actually, I probably will be able to, because we're playing tomorrow lunchtime.
The F1's...
Yeah, but the problem, like the last race, it clashed with the football. This time there is no clash, because the football's on the Saturday, the racing's on the Sunday.
Yeah.
And it means now I'm going to get to see a lot more of the races for the rest of the season. No more working Sundays till April. Yes.
Unless you...
That's it. Do not jinx it. Do not ruin my vibe.
I was going to say, you get to see some of the races unless you you get to see most of them apart from
Unless they clash with the football, which, to be honest, they're going to, because we're in the Europa League. This pretty much said that Liverpool will be playing Thursday and Sunday.
Oh, well, that wasn't what I was going to say. I was going to say the Japan one's like 6 a.m.
Yeah, but that doesn't bother me. I'm normally up at that time.
Yeah, true.
I think I've had two sleep-ins. Yeah, that was a bit of a frustrating race, that one yesterday. I mean, at least we could honestly say we were. You know, I didn't expect Albon to finish, because there's a glitch in the game at the moment that really annoys me. That if the car has got a part at 0%, and it might just be it's a fraction over 0, but it shows a 0, it won't let you change it.
Alright, okay.
Because you can only swap the part out if it's worn out.
Yeah.
Because if you swap it even to another type, and then swap it again, it puts the one that you originally had back in again.
Oh, right, okay.
So he basically had an undertray that was at 0% yesterday. So I knew if he had any form of off, he was out. And because I knew it was going to be a wet circuit, I knew there was a good chance he wasn't finishing.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I used to hate finishing at 8 o'clock. I used to do 10 o'clock at the call centres for a while, and then of course when I worked at the hotels and bars, my record was 7:30 in the morning one day. Oof. I finished. Supposed to finish at 10 at night, finished at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, I was the senior on duty, and if there was a resident in the bar, you had to wait till the last resident went to bed. My girlfriend was the receptionist, and I walked past her at 7:30, threw her the keys, and just went, lock the bar up when you leave. I'd say it was the only way, because, I mean, it was the one thing, she never used to come to me and go, where were you last night? Bloody working.
Well, yeah.
Right. What are you doing now?
I'm bringing...
Oh, you're there.
Bringing stuff back.
Right. Okay. What I've been waiting for. Oh, there's an ad break incoming. Yeah, I suppose it does delay it. Must be, what, 10 past? No, I've got slight break slightly. Oh no, I put it 15 minutes after it starts now.
Oh, don't know.
Yeah, you haven't got to worry about this sort of stuff.
I picked it up. Where have I done with it? There.
Left in your truck.
Milestone reached, but the truck allows for increased efficiency in transportation, automated or
Does
otherwise.
that mean we got the new
New
truck?
project parts enable progress to the next phase.
Ada, shut up!
Why do you think I always press enter? To shut up.
Yes, but I can't really when I'm streaming.
So am I. But I still shut her up.
Oh, this one needs computers.
Which one's that? Is that the... Mark? That's Mark 4 Logistics.
Yeah, we're getting there.
We're
I'm going to go. No, it's two more.
Problem is,
Actually, yeah, we need to. I've got to say this. That one needs 100 heavy-duty frames. We really need. We need to get Framework Factory going.
Yeah.
I'll do that next. Next, Jetpack needs fuel, and that's coming up, which we want. Actually, we might aim for the Jetpack next.
I mean, I can do...
It will need motors made for it. I have got motors, but I need them for doing the stuff I'm going to go and do.
Yeah.
I'm going to go make a fuel.
I can put the 400 rubber in for that.
You can't put anything in yet.
No, when it...
Where's my vehicle? Where did I park this time? Over there. Wait a minute, why did I park so far away?
Because you.
Because it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah. I mean, do you want me to start handcrafting the 50 heavies?
If anything, you're gonna need to. I would say yes. You can start to handcrafting any of that sort of stuff you want.
But going forward,
What-
we really need to build them.
Yeah. You're gonna need to go and get reinforced beams, aren't you?
I've got 75 on me at the minute, but I'll probably need more than that.
Yeah. Well, if it needs 50, it's 5 each. You'll need 250.
And I've only got 75, so yeah, I'll have to go and get some more.
So what I would do is while you're over there, I think the only one that hires me at the moment is Adam, because of course at the moment we're on a break. Is I would actually get some more stasers while you're over there,
Yep.
and because you're going to need motors. I haven't got enough to do the amount it needs, because the motors I've got I need for doing this job.
Why do we need motors?
We need motors for the next bit as well, for doing the logistics.
For what?
For the logistics 4, don't we?
No. It's only 100
Oh, it must be
computers. It's 100 computers. 200 in case industrial beam, 400 rubber, and
Oh, okay.
50 frames.
Okay.
All
Ignore me then.
Like I say, all I really need now is...
Speaking out my butt.
All I really need is I've got enough plastic. I just need to go and get the encased industrials.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean there, Adam. There's at one point I'm not sure what defence we're putting out tomorrow, because we don't know if Trent's fully available. We haven't got Van Dijk. We don't have Canate's available. We don't have Bradley, so that means we'd have to probably play Gomez at right back, which means we've got to use Kwanzaa at centre half. That's a bit nuts. But then we get Van Dijk back for the next game. There is oil somewhere here.
Where the hell am I going?
What's there?
I need to go the other way. Gone the wrong way.
I'm saying nothing about you going the wrong way.
Going the wrong way years ago.
I'm saying nothing to that statement at all.
If David had been around, he'd have quipped up quite quickly.
Oh, so everyone knows I collect the pop things. Got this one today. This is one I was really chuffed with. It's not bought, so if I don't mind it. Well, got this one. Love this one. Anyone know who that is? I love it because it's just so cool. Because also I find his head does actually properly bobble. And you hope you're not talking about my Funko Pop there, Vicky. Chainsaw them to death.
It's confused me again.
No, I think she's actually talking about. I was dealing with the Hatchels.
Ah. If only.
No, The chainsaw only works on on vegetation. And kind of some of the rocks.
Yeah. If only the chainsaw could be used as a weapon.
I know, that'd be so cool. Which I need to build a refinery because I need to check something.
You got something beyond the steel?
What are you looking for?
Have you got something beyond the steel under a big power line, or is that just the end of that power line for now?
Oh, it's just the end of that power line for now. It's because that over there, that's where the crystal is.
Alright, okay.
And I was going to go and hook that up at some point, but I haven't got back to it yet. You know what it's like in this game. Get distracted.
We see shiny things and we end up
Building them.
getting very distracted by them. What's all the... I'm very surprised you didn't double container the industrial beams, to be honest.
We didn't have them at the time.
I thought the
No, we only got them. Actually, no. I don't think I had enough gear with me to do it.
oh right, okay, fair enough.
And again, it'll soon not make a difference because with what I'm going to do.
Hmm. No, that's
But I just haven't had a chance yet.
No, in terms of your background, I didn't notice. I haven't noticed.
Chris is trying to work out. I said to him, there is something new. As for your new edition, any clues or just a guess? As for your new edition. Oh right, no, he is actually yes, he is actually he's a real character. They're all real. Actually, if I do that, see if a bit closer, you might get a bit more of a clue. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's from a film.
They all are, aren't they?
No, I've got Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, apart from.
And you can get music ones as well, and you can get sports ones.
You can get.
I want to.
You can get Animal Crossing. You can get.
TV programs.
Yeah, you can get a ton of them.
You can get one of yourself. Yeah, you can get a do-it-yourself Funko.
Really?
Yeah.
I only thought that was the U2s.
No, you can actually get one of. You can get one of your own. Funk yourself. 9 cents. That's 40 per minute. If you're in America, it's about $30 plus postage. And if you're in the UK, it's $30 plus a lot of postage.
That might be.
I will eventually get one.
I was gonna say that might be something I might be quite interested in.
Just go on the Funko website. The American one.
You know what I should do? I should go on there, do one of myself, buy it, and give it to her.
Oh, what? In the end, you'll find darts in it.
He's not that mean.
Yeah, mate. We all think that.
Nah, she's not so good at the minute. So it's just a case of.
Yeah, trying to figure out what was different in the background yesterday that wasn't there before, apart from extra Funko Pops. Actually, I'm going to show you something else with a Funko Pop, which I think is really cool. Where is it? Where is it? Right, I need to actually kill my lights a second. No, you'll like this. Are you watching the camera?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to kill my lights. Plunge myself into darkness a bit. There we go. Actually, I'll actually show off the other thing as well. It's new in the background. It's not new, but if I go this.
headphone light.
No, no. Can you see?
Yeah.
Can you see the ones glowing?
Hmm.
It's my blacklight ones.
Yeah.
I got myself a blacklight so I can actually look at them. I think there's another one actually over there. Yeah, there's another one up there.
They're the ones that you told me about.
Well, the blacklight ones. They're glow. So yeah, so I've got a blacklight Batman. I've got a blacklight Thor, a Doctor Strange, an Iron Man. No, the other ones I told you about were the two that's up there, which is my Robin
right.
and Supergirl ones.
Yeah, yeah.
They're the two special ones. And if anybody would like to actually donate any more, you can do so. There's some more on. There's my button. That one, that one, and that one. They're on the wish lists. This is annoying because at the moment this is not going to work at full power. I need to actually put more oil in and get more fluid into that system. Yeah, I suppose I'm going to do it that way because eventually I want more plastic and that being made.
I'm driving into trees.
So you're still not figuring out what's new in the background?
No.
I'll try. It's a bit of a cryptic clue, this, and I'm going to be a bit guarded about it. Come on, people. We'll not worked it out.
No.
How many clues do I have to give?
I'm. Like I say, 'cause
I know you're like. I know what you're like with clues. I watched you last night.
Yeah, I didn't actually mean to knock a hint button at one point.
No, you didn't need to. You had me in the background.
Yeah, and then we got.
Didn't tell. No, she didn't tell Tim. It was me telling you. Taking the credit for it yourself.
But then we actually got so far towards the rival, like a rival battle type thing, and it all just went Pete Tong to the fact of the game basically went
One more clue.
mega desync.
One more clue.
Probably to your back. It's the new thing in the background.
No, it's to this guy. Who is that? And the clue was I'll have to be very guarded about it.
Fine.
Lords above.
I know. I know that's the way I think.
Go on then.
No, that's not your Diggle one, is it?
No, Diggle's up in the box.
Oh, it's.
Was this, just
Not
think
your
of the clue.
That ain't
No,
black.
no, Black Hand's not arriving yet. Has arrived yet. I said that's the one. That's one of the ones that's still to arrive.
Okay, there in a minute.
I've given 2 clues now. I've said I'll have to be very guarded about it, and lords above. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll get a tree to come and help me.
I can't handcraft it. A lot of the computers don't have the amount of plastic. And I've got the circuit.
Is it a big film? Yeah. I've actually given about 3 clues now.
So it's a film, not a TV show.
Yes, that one's from a film. That one, the one there, is from a film. And I know you've seen the film.
I've seen.
Oh, so you've seen at least 2 of them, I reckon.
I should know it. The problem is with, like I say, with the Funko Pops. Sometimes, if they are from films, they don't always.
Look at it
like
carefully.
What?
Look at it carefully. I'm even trying to give you a clue, another clue.
Yeah.
What's that? What's he holding?
I can't see. I couldn't see. Yeah.
He's holding a tape deck.
Alright. Yeah.
There's only one film really around that the tape deck is very important in it.
It is Marvel. It's Marvel
Yeah.
Universe.
Yes.
Did we have a conversation to do with it at all? A couple of weeks ago.
I can't remember.
Is it the same film that's got Rocket?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that should tell you who it is. I can't put an industrial. Damn.
I was going to literally say Star-Lord.
Well done. You had to look that up.
No.
Yes, it is Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy. But it's the fact it's got the proper bobbly head, because most of the heads are fixed.
Yeah.
This has actually got a proper bobbly head. There's a spring in it. Which I think is cool. But that one didn't have a box.
Because I was gonna say, I had a feeling we did have a discussion a while ago. Because we were both looking at Funko Pops at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, because there was a lot of Groot. I do want to get a Groot eventually, but I'm not too. I do want one, but I'm not a fan of them at the moment because they're just boring.
If it was me, I would go for something like the 1966 Batman and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like I've got a couple of different Batman. So one of them is the 80th anniversary one,
Yeah.
and one's the blacklight one. And yes, there's other ones because I would love a Michael Keaton. There's lots of different ones, but I mean, if the way I've looked at it, I've got a Batman, a Robin. I've got Supergirl, a Superman, a Flash. I've got Diggle. I've got Green Arrow, but I've also got I've got another Green Arrow coming because I've got Green Arrow coming in a box. I have Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Thor.
Heavy frames.
Actually, do you want the silliest one? Do you remember when we looked at those art ones?
Yeah.
I've actually got a Pinocchio.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Do you know why? And it was quite. I remember I said I got a voucher, but I was getting to the last of my vouchers on Amazon to use up.
Yeah.
I found a Pinocchio one for £6, and they're £18 normally.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm having that. I thought, well, if I can get fed up with it, I'll just flog it on eBay. And the only reason it was reduced is because it comes in its own plastic box protector because it's a special.
Yeah.
And there's a little chip. There's a little chip in the box. That's it. That's why they reduced it.
Because the box wasn't meant.
Yeah. How expensive can they get?
Very
bloody expensive.
What was the one we looked at? One of them I looked at was over £4,000.
Yeah. Some of them. The thing is with these, what happens is, so they have them out, and then after a while they stop they stop selling them, so they become what they call vaulted, and that's when they start gaining value. But of course, the thing is there as well is there's multiple different levels of them. So you'll have a standard one, you'll then have a chase, and then there's like rare chases and all sorts of different ones. So you can get about there's some of them that, and they're all slightly, as you get up to a point where I think there's only a few very limited of the very top ones, and they kind of get given out. A lot of them get given out as pure chance. So you don't know this, and this is why they reckon to get a chase variant is 1 in 6.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't got any chases, but that's because I've spent most of mine have been bought through seconds or eBays, because you can pick them up half the cost. Hence why I've managed to increase my collection. But I'm now I want to start looking at getting some of the new ones. There's a one coming out in it's either November or December. I want. I did kind of say to you about it before. There's another Lewis Hamilton one coming out. But it's with him in his car.
Yeah.
Perfect timing there, Mr. Stream Elements. Thank you very much. Yes, if you've got Twitch or an Amazon Prime membership, you've got one free tier, one membership which you can use. If you haven't used it, why not give us pop it on us, help us get towards that subscriber goal of. I just want to get us up to 5. And within this, it's not bad because this is only our second week back on Twitch. I want to get us back to where we were, because we were up to about 15 at one point in the channel's history. So I'd love to get back up that way again. Over time, and I know it's not going to happen overnight, but it's been really good. People have been supporting us since we've been back. This is why there's no data for donations or cheers, because it's a while since we've done it. And if you've got a channel with some people on it, just go over to your channel, just do /host Red Event Games, and of course that will then host us on your Twitch channel as well. So yeah, chance to get your name up on the board. So yeah, we've got a few up there. We've got Adam, of course, who's joined, hit the follow button recently, and also subscribed, which we really do appreciate that, Adam. And of course, at the moment, it is September as well, so 25% off Twitch subscriptions until the end of the month. 30%, I think, if you go to a 6-month membership. So, ways to support the channel there nice and cheaply at the moment. You can only do it via a PC, I believe. You can't do it on a phone. So just be aware of that. It doesn't offer you the September option on the phones, I'm told. We've got, of course, GametimeUK. It says UK Plus. That's the +1. He's about an hour behind everyone else. Of course, hit the subscribe button, which we appreciate, Adam. It's a Whisper, hit the follow button. And Blue and Queenie also hit the follow button, which we really do appreciate. Again, another big YouTuber. I've been chatting to them recently and getting some advice off them. But actually, that's where my Twitch sub is actually being used at the moment. So I'll give it to myself. It won't let me. But yeah, it's a good thing. And if you're not sure if you've got, if you've got Amazon Prime, you've got a Twitch sub you can give away. Amazon probably wish I didn't use mine. Do you remember there used to be a great scam years ago? I remember people doing, because they used to be able to get the 30 days Amazon Prime for free. Do you remember when Amazon when they were really trying to get people to sign up for it? And what they used to do is they basically gave you every part of the Amazon Prime membership, but they also gave you the Twitch sub, and people would sign up for that with a fake, one of their own email addresses, and give themselves subs that way.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. But the Sancho and stuff, and Sancho, I think he just doesn't. He never should have gone to United. He never would have fitted it. He was never really their sort of player, and Ten Hag knows that. And instead of them just saying to him, "Look, let's sell you on," because the problem is he knows where he's suited. And he knows that's Anfield. And Sancho should have come to Anfield at the time because we wanted him as well. Anthony, I think Anthony's just brought it on himself. United are full of problems. United, their personnel they've recruited are all morons. They've all got issues. They've all got problems, and they just don't play. They can't play as a team. They're all individuals, and that's the problem. Chelsea, I have not a clue what I think the owner there has tried to throw money at the problem, at everything, and it's just not worked.
Like everything else in this country.
Oh no, but he really has just tried to throw money at it. I mean, it's like, oh, there's a good player. He's going to cost me X, Y, and Z. I'll buy him. The problem is he doesn't fit the style of play.
Yeah.
So they're now stuck with all these players that they don't know what to do with. Oh, I've got a problem here.
I was going to say, what else is new?
Yeah, I've just only realised I've got this all set up to make fuel, but I can't do the boxing unit yet because I need to make the canisters, don't I? Need something to put them in.
Yeah. I'm trying to find what I need.
We are actually now making fuel.
Yeah.
Not loads of it yet, but I need to figure out. I think it's plastic I have to make those from, isn't it? Actually, I need a valve.
I think
Not
it's...
yet though.
Yeah, I think it's plastic.
It means I'm going to have to up the amount of plastic we're making. That's fine because I haven't even tapped the oil to do the fuel. I'm doing it, trying to do it from the what's left over.
Yeah.
At the moment, I haven't even got enough to fully power one. Because they use 60 per minute to make fuel, but we're only making 40 per minute in total at the moment. Oh look! Deny! Deny! That's right, I got them as well. They show up on mine as well.
Mm.
It doesn't show on stream though. That's only it's only us that sees that.
Yep.
The smart mod.
Yeah, I wish YouTube was like that. At times.
Yeah. Oh, anybody else know? Oh, actually, you still haven't noticed what's new in the background, have you?
No.
No.
I'm been concentrating trying to get this. Trying to get on with this. What am I missing to make more heavy modular frames? What's actually... okay, I need to go back over the steel. Need to go back to the steel.
What did you forget?
I need steel pipes.
If you'd been closer to me, then I'd been able to give you some. The heck's that built there for?
Are you over at the plastics?
Yeah.
How much plastic have we
That's
actually
smart.
got?
Why?
Because, well, I need like 1800.
Or
I know
oh, for
the computers.
the moment there's about 1600. That's about to go down.
Because I've got.
But I will soon. I'll get that ramped up. Have you got any spare frames? Heavy frames.
No, I'm in the middle of doing the heavy frames at the minute. I haven't got any spare.
Right, I'll have to come and make some myself then.
Because the last lot I made was for the goal.
Production instructor. Well, it's part of the background, so behind me.
Well, I can see your chair and I can see your lights.
Actually, technically, there's two slightly different things in the background. One you won't really notice because it's down in this dark corner. But the other one is I can see. I mean, I can look at the camera and I see it straight away.
You know it's there.
It's showing you it's there. No problem at all, Adam. I don't really miss it.
Pictures?
No, the picture that's to go in that gap there behind me is in this tube.
Ah, right, okay.
So that narrows it down. So it's not there. and it's not down. It's not down here. So we've eliminated kind of this bit, and that bit's already stayed the same. We've already discussed that bit. And it's not the pictures, so we've kind of narrowed it down. So and we've discussed all of this bit this evening, and down this bit. So we're only left with a tiny little bit of the screen left that you haven't looked at.
Yeah.
You still can't see it, can you?
No. I can't. Literally.
I don't know if I
can't.
should tell. I don't know if I should tell you, because it is cool.
Tell me later. Or I
Hang
might.
on,
Or I
hang
might
on,
eventually
hang on.
see it.
Right, we'll see. Hang on. So if I go like this, right? How much stuff can you see?
Not a lot.
Can you see anything behind me?
No. I can see something in the far right, but that's about it.
You can see something in the far right. Well done, Vicky.
A light bulb.
It's one of those, you know, the static kind of like the balls. So you got the bright thing in the middle, and it shoots out the sparky lights. You know, it's supposedly when you put your fingers on it.
Plasma bulb.
Yeah, look. Don't know if you can see that. When you put your fingers on it, it actually does it.
No, couldn't see because your chair was in the way.
Okay, hang on, we'll get the way out. It's cool. Would you believe? You know what remember I said about that fan I found?
Yeah. You found
That was
as
with it.
well.
I forgot I had that as well.
The problem is
That's
not
cool.
it's not that easy to know. It's even with putting the stream on full screen. It's because there's reflections off it. Now I can see it, but yeah, no, it's not an easy spot. That
It's cool though.
right.
Yeah, so the bit that's new that's down here that you can't see is I've actually got the record player set up now.
Yeah.
Because my aunt and uncle were laughing at me when I went and bought another album the other week again. But it was like a song played on the radio and I went, I've got to have the album again.
I've got enough.
They're like,
Got enough modular frames. What is actually got enough in case?
and I intend to spend tomorrow listening to my record player a lot because I'm finally going to have some time for me.
Yeah, it's the steel pipes. I need steel pipes.
Right, so that comes down like that. That comes out there.
Yeah, my dad messaged me and goes, oh well, obviously while I'm looking after his house. Oh yeah, can you swap over all the Wi-Fi stuff in every room to the new provider? I'm thinking, yeah, okay, fine, fair enough.
Oh, tell me about it. It's I've had trying to get that record player set up because I had a speaker for it. It's one of my old Bluetooth speakers. I've got it's got a couple of speakers built into it, but they're not brilliant. So I have it normally wired up to one of my Bluetooth speakers, which was quite a good one. But I forgot it had actually got damaged when I moved down here. So it's been sat again in a box for 5 years. I haven't really thought about it until, of course, wanted to start using it. And I tried to getting it set up, and it's like trying to get it. Of course, with it being Bluetooth, it was like the battery was totally dead in it. But it was then trying to find a connection for it. But then I suddenly realised I'd run out of plug sockets, of course. And unless you actually do this, you will not know what we mean by the amount of plug sockets we need. I think I've worked out there's about 20 in use in this room. It's ridiculous because, yeah. But everyone's laughing. Isn't your electricity bill ridiculous? Not really. No.
No.
You know, it's things like computers don't use that much power unless you're running them full on stupidly tilt. You know what I mean?
Overclocked.
Yeah, but unless you're actually really powering through stuff, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
You know, it's not as if we're, you know, caning them for stuff. What am I looking for?
No, because
Storage. I mean, the heaviest thing mine does is, of course, when I'm rendering videos, really.
yeah.
I mean, at the moment, this is what? Using CPU usage, 0.35.
Are you though?
Oh no, I'm using a bit more than that because my CPU's running. Yeah, but it's not even running at 60 degrees. So it's not being heavily used.
Yeah, but if that's saying point whatever, yeah, that is only what the program's using, I've found.
Okay, there we go. I will go to there.
So if I was to look at my task manager, my CPU is like 40% at the minute.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, mine's about 48%.
Yeah. So that is only giving the readout.
I'm only using 37% of the memory.
Yeah.
So that's to say, you know yourself, these machines now. I mean, what would make mine run probably even more efficiently would be if I had a better graphics card in it. Because it's probably it's kind of the way my system is liable to bottleneck.
Hmm.
Logistics.
Yeah, mine. Like I said, ideally, I really shouldn't have like Google running in the background, but I've got Google running in the background for, for later on.
Well, I've got Google running. I've got Google running in the background as well, but that's because I need it to see what's going on Twitch.
Yeah. But it's just like they don't use. I think in a week.
I mean, I've used more this last week than I normally do because I've been off, of course.
Oh well, that's a given. But
We connect up this end.
yeah, because like David wants said to me, is your electricity bill not high with your system? I was like, no.
Most modern systems are extremely efficient. And I think because as he said, and I think they proved that with the new motherboard adapter they're doing with it. You know, it's got the pure 12-volt adapter.
Yeah.
Coming off straight onto the motherboard. So yes, it may be running, and that then runs all your peripherals as well. So yes, I mean I've got a 850 watt power unit, but it doesn't use 850 watts. It only uses what it needs.
Yeah.
Just the new ones will be even more efficient. Well, apart from the fact they won't be because you'll be running so much cooling for it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing. There's only two things I would improve on my PC at the moment. One would be the internal cooling side of it. I would like it a bit better than what it is. And the other one is the graphics card. And at the moment, yeah, neither's happening. We're now producing fuel. By the way, we're now producing canisters of fuel.
Nice. If I was to go down the cooling
The way to make yours more efficient would be to actually have parts you actually need, not parts that just desire.
Like what?
You do not need the amount of RAM you've got.
No, I probably don't.
You do not need the graphics card you've got.
Yes, I do.
What for?
Gaming.
No, you don't. Nobody needs a 4090 for gaming.
I had no choice. I wasn't waiting however long to get my PC back.
No, but you could have got away with a 4070 or a 4080
Yeah.
easily, and still been absolutely blown not needing it. Because if you think about it, mine probably gets more heavily used than yours does for all the bits, yeah.
Mm.
And I'm running a 3060, and mine still goes. Yeah. What else would you like me to do?
Oh.
Especially now I've discovered how I can render videos all in one go. I love it.
Does that not even tax?
No. So you know how I used Resolve DaVinci,
Yeah.
right? So what you do is when you put it into the render queue, right? You put it into the render queue, you leave it there. You go off and do another one, you add that to the render queue. You go off and do another one, you put that into the render queue. You don't put any of them on render yet. You get them all set up, and once they're all set up, you can get it to show all the projects that are in the render queue, get rid of all the ones that are done, and they hit render, and it then loads each one and does it one at a time.
Okay. That's it.
Trust me, I did it. I only found out earlier today how you can do that, and I did that with today's videos. Did them in 2 batches. I did them in 2 batches because I could put the first batch to upload while the second lot was being done. But yeah, same amount of time to render as if I was doing them each individually. Because it still does them each individually. It just loads them up for you. So if you've got, if likes of the longer videos. So what I may do next week is when I record all the ones for the Red Event for the Red Event Games channel, is put them all to render in one go, because it'll probably take about 2-3 hours, but I might get that to do when I'm doing something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the bit I was going to say earlier is, if anyone didn't notice, there was actually a mistake on the Red Event Games channel last night. I didn't notice it till this morning myself. I released the wrong video.
That was weird. I didn't even notice, even though I'd checked them. Even though, catering.
So Captain of Industry is Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
So why did I release a Captain of Industry video last night? It should have been one of the new Starfield ones.
Yeah, how you finding it?
I've had some bits with it, because I've got the save I'm doing for the game, but I've also been doing some research by messing around with some bits on some other saves. I've had to delete 2 saves. One because by level 6 I'd made myself such a criminal that I was dead any time I moved. It was fun, trust me. You got to try. I literally got. The worst thing was, it started off as a joke, and by doing something accidental, I was in one of the places on the home planet, and I was trying to sell something to a vendor, and I picked up basically something so innocuous off the desk that, of course, the guy I got accused of stealing it.
Huh.
So the next day, the security came and all that sort of stuff, and I got whisked off to prison for it.
Yeah.
But then I got offered to go undercover, which I then declined to do. And yeah, but then of course it then made me an enemy. Good evening, hello back, Adam. Yeah, it then made me an enemy of the Vanguard.
Yeah.
It then basically made me an enemy of everywhere. So you try and jump out of space somewhere, jump somewhere to get a bit of relief from something, and just end up getting jumped by about 30 ships. And of course, at that level, you don't have a clue.
No.
But one of my saves, I've actually been one of my test saves is actually doing really well. I think it's level. Considering having that much time to do with it, I think it's level 12, and got a really nice spaceship and lots of money. And far too much stuff. I've made all the vendors broke.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
Well, it does say that they are supposed to reset after time, but it doesn't tell you how long it is till they reset.
No.
I'm literally travelling around now. Whenever I go near a planet, I land there to go and see if I can sell them stuff.
Yeah.
But the problem is I've got the 2 crew members of the ship, plus I've got my companion. That way you can get an extra member, basically, into your ship. All 3 of them are carrying stuff. The ship I've got has got the hold is both the holds on the ship I've got are full.
Yeah, you pack mule in at the minute.
No, but it's all resources.
I know. But
It's all resources.
is it crafted or minables?
Most of it's crafting.
Ah.
And I mean, I've got a lot of food as well, which I need to get rid of some of that.
I find that some of the food that you pick up,
It's useless.
yeah, is very, very useless.
Well, it's not useless, it's just the buffs on it are useless.
Well, it doesn't restore much. Some of the items don't restore much health anyways.
Well, no, it's not about that, but if you look at somebody, but it's what buff goes along with it.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's the bit there that makes it useless. It's like a lot of the clothing. A lot of the clothing is useless, except it's the buff. I mean, okay, I'm having to use the +5 carry on that I've got, basically, to, where I can. But as I say, it's got to the point where, I think most of the vendors I've found, I've got nothing I can do with. And if you see, we'll discuss it later when we go through some of the bits of plans. Right, I'm going to take a break, because as it is, I've now got fuel being made. I'm then going to, once I get this, I'm going to come back over and make some bits, because I'm going to have to expand the production of plastic over here.
Yeah, I need to come actually grab the plastic.
The moment, yeah, it's not too bad. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's actually 1,800 sat in. Right, you have to go to a different storage container now.
Right.
So if you go past, I don't know if you can see my stream.
Yeah.
So this is the one that you went to before.
Yeah.
Okay. Now behind it, come out here, and it's this one here you have to come to.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the other line takes it over to the thing making the canisters.
Okay.
Which is now full as well. But I'm not making spare. I'm not filling up a container full of canisters.
No.
Like we've done normally. But we've already got 300 fuel, so you'll be able to take some fuel for your vehicle as well.
Got these get airtime.
Or you don't tell me you've made yourself an Explorer.
No.
Or you're just in a normal truck.
I'm just in a normal tractor, and these things still get airtime.
I wonder what the other trucks are like. I can nearly.
Big
I'm not
trucks.
far off here. Yeah.
They're thinking about.
Oh dear. Right. Time for a break. I'll be right back.
Okay.
make your vehicles handle differently.
I'm back, yeah.
Oh my god, they don't half. I've just put fuel into my Explorer.
Yeah. And it what, handles
Man, the
well?
height the height I can get now. I think what I like about our squad is there's a good mixture of experience, established players and youth. I mean, we've only had to name 23 players for the Premier League because we've got about 6 or 7 first team players who are under 21. We've actually had to and 2 of those we were like, what? And one of them's a goalkeeper who I think is about 3rd or 4th choice, and the other one is a striker that's not played for I think something like 3 years because of injury.
Are you back over
I'm back at base.
base? What do we need for
Yes.
what's needed for circuit boards?
Plastic, 4 plastic and 2 sheets per board.
Copper sheets.
Yeah.
Means I'm gonna need more plastic then.
How many circuit boards do you need?
Probably 1,000.
What I would do is build an assembler somewhere. Build a small production plant
Yeah.
and set it up and just set all the bits into it that you need. It's more sense doing that than trying to craft them all manually.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, for likes of circuit boards, I would probably say I would personally see if there's any
Rex.
well, no, see if there's any copper near the plant over there.
Hmm.
Because what you could do is there's another joint you could take off that that branch, because I'm going to be putting a lot more plastic through that in a second. I'm going to be increasing it by about another 200%.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to build another 4 refineries with basically making plastic.
Yeah, the nearest copper is over 1,200 or 1,300 meters away.
Okay. So what you probably sense is just go and get a whole pile of copper sheets and take it over there.
Yeah.
That's what I would do, is I'd build it there right now where the plastic is. Take the plastic you need out now and then set it, well, depends what you actually probably want the circuit boards before you do the computer side in, before you move on to the next part.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do next, is put an assembler in place, boost it if you can, and do it that way, because all you need then is what? An assembler, a container for the copper sheets, and a container to collect in, which you can build in literally 2 minutes flat. Done.
Yeah.
You branch off that junction, so build it kind of near where the sink is.
Hmm.
Build basically right behind the sink.
Yeah.
So as I say, because there's going to be more cops, I'm going to add them onto the end of that line that I have there. I've come over here to make bits I need. I need more motors. I need more parts for that. Oh, actually the parts I need are just over there. Oh, that's okay, that's easy. I like that. Frames, what do I need for frames?
Which one's heavies or?
No, I need to make some modular frames. Oh, I need 250 modular frames. No, I don't. Scratch that. I only need 12 heavy frames. I only need 60 normal frames. I've nearly got enough to actually make those. You say to people about using emotes, and no one does any.
No.
No. I may as well talk to myself. If you wonder why I'm looking up there, because that's where my main Twitch control unit is up there at the moment. Eventually, once I get used to Twitch and all the bits and pieces, I will move it back over there. But not at the moment, because I'm not having another computer running in this heat. Yeah, about right, that one.
I was just having a look through them. I was like, some interesting ones there.
Yeah.
I'm sure I used some emotes last night.
Yep.
I used checkered flags last night.
Didn't show. Maybe just hadn't updated with it when I looked. You know yourself, it takes a while for Twitch to update.
But I say I had used checkered
And if
flags.
anyone wondering what this horrible thing I'm drinking tonight is, and I'll tell it is horrible. It's called Black Energy. It's mojito flavour.
Oh no.
Well, it was reduced
Yeah.
when it was in Tesco earlier. I'm assuming it's probably yeah, it's because of the date. Well, it's still in date, but
Oh yeah.
only bought, I mean, they were like 35p a can.
But
Yeah, I know why.
Something that you probably never ever buy again.
Oh no. But, and this is the one I'm looking forward to. I haven't tried it yet. Oh, did I? Did I try it at work? I think I did actually. No, Monster brought out a new one.
Which one?
So you know the original one? The original green one?
Yeah.
You know they've got a sugar-free version of the same one now?
Yes.
So I've got a 4-pack of that over there to try. Because I do like the original, but I was just saying.
I tried it when I tried it when I was out in Cyprus, but it wasn't in green. It was in the blue. It was like a blue.
No. Yeah, they've got the blue one, but this is the green. They've actually got the green one. This is a new one. I know we were discussing it at work, and I can't remember if did someone get someone and I tried it. I don't think I did. I think they wouldn't give us any.
I've definitely tried the green sugar free because.
Yeah, but this is the new original sugar free.
Yeah. That's what I'm meaning. But.
What am I looking for?
Won't mention no names, but somebody decided that she'd get one.
I need some rods, and I need. Let's deal with one bit at a time. Let's go and get some rods.
I hate not having enough. Inventory space.
No, we just got to do stuff to unlock more.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah, shut up. Blooming whale.
Noisy things.
Did you forget your truck?
No.
Oh, it's there. Okay.
I'm back at base.
I know you are. I've just seen you run past.
Remembering that I moved the copper plant. But anyway,
At least it won't take you 5 years to find it. So the bit of the joke I'm like with Chris is, so I have the fan, the desk fan up there, Well, it's been moved around a few times lately because I've been rearranging bits in here. It used to be actually down there on the shelf where the record player is, but it doesn't agree with the record player. So it's now up on top, sitting on top of my printer at the moment. And I knew when I moved down here 5.5 years ago, I had 2 of them. But when I moved into the flat, I could only ever find 1. And then I moved something the other day and found the second one. That's when I also found my light ball thing there. So yeah, things get easily misplaced. It's the problem is this part. I mean, this room on the whole's not too bad. There's a bit of a junk pile there at the moment. That's because I've got to deal with that. And out there's a bit of a bomb. The rest of my flat's a bit of a bomb site. That's because they've still not finished working on it. But it is starting to get there. And also, because I've spent so much money on the channel, I don't have a wardrobe or chest of drawers. So everything's in I have a couch in my bedroom, which basically has my clothes thrown on it. Part of my living room is a storage area for computer parts. I keep getting given old parts by people because they think I'll be able to use them. Yeah, there's a couple of things there. I've got. There's an old setup which I'm thinking of turning into a server. Because it doesn't need lots of processing power. It just needs the storage space, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So
I'm thinking of turning it into a server, but again, I've got to wait till I've got some money so I can buy the drives for it.
Yeah.
I'll just basically put an installation of Linux on it or something on it. But then I can get a Windows version really cheap anyway. But I don't. The problem is I know the processor won't do Windows 11. So, and one of the things on the tech list is like a mini computer thing, which I eventually want to replace that machine with, because that machine's old. If anything, I'd turn that one into the server, because that's about all it's useful for now. Because I could basically wire fans into it just to run it cool all the time.
Yeah.
And there's enough base spaces actually as is to put some, 3.5-inch hard drives into it. It won't take any NVMe's unless, well, I suppose it won't need a graphics card. Actually, that one doesn't. I don't think that one does need a graphics card. So potentially that one could have NVMe cards, adapter cards in the PCI slots. So there is ways of turning that one into a decent storage machine. And trust me, I need the storage. I'm already having to kill off videos from. The problem is that it's the way I record the AOB videos takes up a lot of space, because each video has got 3 recordings.
Yeah.
And the other one that's bad for recording is blooming Starfield. Files on that are ridiculous size.
What, even for... Oh, but you do MKV, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I've only put... What? Just under 7 hours into Starfield at the moment.
Oh, I'll tell you some nice bits then. I'll tell you something that'll really help you. No, it'll help you.
No spoilers, but you're gone.
But you've got no, but you've got to earn it. But you can do it at a low level.
Yeah.
I haven't done it in my video yet. It's going to be one of the things I'm going to do soon. But I've done it myself in my test save. I had read about it, but then I discovered it in game, roughly at the same time.
Well, I'm intrigued.
No, I'm not going to discuss it on the stream.
Oh, right, okay.
We'll discuss it later.
Okay.
Because if you're like me, you'll want to record it or stream it, whatever way you're doing it.
Recording.
So that's what I said. This is why it's one of those things I will
Yeah.
tell you about.
Yeah. Have you found? Did you ever find the one of the? Did you ever find the guy that has all the paperwork?
That's all the paperwork.
Have you done any settlements yet?
Some. What
gonna say-
paperwork though?
There's a guy that's sat in a place on Mars.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That's the thing. This is what I love about the game. There's so many things you can discover.
if you ever see a guy that's got blonde hair that's sat in front of like stacks of paperwork, talk to him.
Okay.
Because you sort of need to kind of talk to him in a way. But it's something to do with the settlements.
Okay. We'll discuss later. Heavy frames, heavy frames, heavy frames. I need 7 more. I got enough to make 9.
I mean, obviously, because I haven't seen your. What did you do trait-wise on your recorded playthrough?
I can't remember.
See, I went long hauler, and I'm really after a cargo ship. That's my. Ideally, I want to build a couple of ships, but one of them I want a cargo runner.
Oh, I can show you where to get a good cargo runner. It costs you about 300 credits. 300,000 credits.
Yeah.
But it's a beast. I've actually been one of the guys I've watched doing it. He shows how to turn it into just basically use it for anything machine.
Yeah.
It's got the biggest cargo thing I've ever seen on it.
Yeah, I want to start running a bit of cargo. Because I get an extra with the trait that I've got, a little bit extra in the cargo side of things.
I've tested a lot of different traits. I can't remember which one I got on recording them because it's got I only get to spend a couple hours a week in that one.
Yeah.
I've tested out. There's one that basically says that it gives money to your parents every month.
Yeah.
And then they give you gifts. Of course, I forgot I had the trait, and all of a sudden I was getting stuff to go. Oh God, I've got to go to the steel plant. I've run out of kit and case beams and steel pipe. Oh, hang on a minute. Case beams and steel pipe. I had some more somewhere. I had them in the luggage hole.
Yeah, I don't think I didn't take that trait.
But what it is, the funny bit is then when you forget that you've got it, and every so often these random payments just keep appearing in your. You've been given 1,300 credits. And like, where the hell did that come from?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what traits I took now. It was funny because when I originally did the test of just trying it out, I basically had literally done my character, literally noted my character down for each what I wanted my character to look like.
Yeah.
So I thought I wasn't spending time messing around with it.
I haven't worried too much about the one in my save. I'm not too worried about my character because of course I spend most of the time in first person anyway.
Which really seems weird because obviously I'm a Fallout 4, play a lot of Fallout 4, and it's like third person. The third person makes sense, but it just seems really strange.
I mean, yes, it makes sense, and I don't mind it, but I find trying to combat it very difficult.
Off the hip shooting's quite interesting.
Yeah, see, I'm not, because I'm more of a marksman type shooter.
I need a sniper rifle.
I know where to get one.
Yeah, I need one. Because the style of build I usually go for in my characters, I need that. That's like I was saying to Tim. He's looking around for a good sniper rifle and all.
Centauri, was it Centauri? The armory on the home planet. There's a good one there. It's only about 40,000 credits as well.
You know about New Atlantis?
Yes.
I'll have to check it out. The only thing, one thing I will say.
Why did I come here?
I don't know.
Why did I come here, you idiot, Leon? Not concentrating.
What, you going back down to the plastic bit?
I went to the steel plant, and then I was supposed to go to the plastic bit, and went to the steel plant.
Yeah, but you said you were got the.
I had the parts.
That's what I mean. You were gonna go to the steel plant to fix them up, but then. Yeah, no. The only thing that bugs me about Starfield, and I wish it was there, was some sort of mini-map to do with cities, because remembering where the hell you're going...
I found a website that's got one.
I'm going to say, please can I have the link to that, because that could be really useful.
I don't think I've got the link, but I can find it in my history.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was... when I was looking, as I said, they were trying to find vendors. And yeah, because they're not, it's like, you think, right, go to the commercial district. No, the ones I wanted were in the residential district.
Yeah. And like I said, that's the only thing that is missing from Starfield, and that's the only thing that kind of does bug me, because Fallout had a map. You know, when you had a map on the Pip-Boy.
It wouldn't surprise me if somebody mods that in. Or if they haven't already.
Probably have, but I don't. The problem is.
Yes, but did you see the developers' announcement about mods?
Yeah, the creation kit.
So no.
Well, it's not the creation kit so much.
No, what they're going to do in one of the future updates, right? So at the moment, you have to use like a third-party mod manager or something like that to put mods
in. Use Nexus and Vortex.
No, there's also another one. There's a few different ones.
Oh yeah, but
there's more than just those two. I'm not using any mods.
No, I'm not at the moment because I don't want to, because it disables Steam achievements.
Yeah, but what it is they're eventually going to put one of their own in.
Yeah, they're going to do what they did with Fallout, which is kind of like what it was known as the creation kit, but it's basically, well, it is the creators tool basically, and they're going to do that, so it's going to be integrated within Starfield like they did with like the Fallout games. And it opens the possibility, but I mean, I've looked at some of the mods for Starfield, and it's like some of these mods were created within the early like 5-day access period.
Yeah.
Even before.
Have you seen the Star Wars one?
Yeah.
That looks so cool. But it looks so real as well. I mean, it's been one of those ones I've been tempted to actually just to try, but no.
Yeah,
at the moment, I'm like you. I want to experience the game as it is.
Yeah. And plus, I don't want to mess up my achievements.
There's another YouTube video which I'll share with you later again with Starfield, and this was a company who were given access beforehand to build a model of the frontier ship.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the detail and the work they go into. I think they said it took them 7 weeks to build it. It's all 3D printed as well.
Nice.
I think it's 1/100th scale.
Nice. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. It is a good game. I'm enjoying it. There's just a few things that I kind of needed.
There's a few things that would make it better.
Yeah, cut out the excessive loading screens for a start.
There is a way of doing that. There's a mod to get rid of them.
Yeah, no, but yeah.
Yeah, but I think eventually, yes, but I think at the moment, the way I look at it is, if you look at some of the other game releases and how buggy they've been, I think we've got to count ourselves grateful that it's not as buggy as those were. You with me? Because
yeah. It is quite polished. Okay, it's a usual Bethesda. There is some funkiness, but that's expected from a Bethesda title. It wouldn't be a Bethesda title if it didn't have some level.
I mean, if you look at it, Fallout games still have bugs many years later.
Yeah, I know.
But we don't mind them because it's the character of the game.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one this is going to be better.
I mean, one of my only hopes was that the companions were going to be slightly improved, but didn't happen.
Yeah, the thing is, I think will improve over time.
Possibly. And I would have liked a quicker way to get to my inventory instead of having a menu hop.
Press I.
I'm on controller.
Oh, lucky. There's probably a button for it, but press I on if you're on PC. Press I. Honestly, it's like this. Like get to missions, press L.
Yeah. It's.
If you want to get to the map, press M. You can tell I play with keyboard, can't you?
Yeah. I mean, I get it. But for obviously people who do play console or
yeah, well, we don't hold that against them.
Or on a controller, a quicker way to get into inventory would have been nice. Fallout 4 used to have it. I mean, even with the perk, like the skill system and stuff like that, I think they've kind of gone a bit extreme with the enemies sometimes, because it's like I was wandering through one of the first sort of outposts, just a deserted, well, supposed to be a deserted outpost, and how an enemy saw me was a bit like, yeah, how did you see me? You couldn't have seen me, sort of thing.
Oh, wait till you get to some of the next ones, they're fun. I must admit, I love. That's the one bit I get this in, because I loved doing it in Fallout 4. But I love when you have to go and search these places, because it's the battles that you can get into.
Oh, yeah.
And that's honestly one of the things that's brought me so much joy.
Please tell me at one point you got jump scared by something.
Nope.
Really? Oh. There was...
Mate, it's. I think it is. I've played enough computer games in my life to kind of be immune to a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, but the problem was, it was because I wasn't expecting it. It was just like a little leechy thing and made me jump, and I wasn't expecting it to be there.
The one thing I must admit, it's the fact that it's a lot of the beasts, a lot of the things you come across is just too harmless. Especially when you wander around planets. Yes, you do come across some that when they start attacking you, they attack in packs.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have died a few times in the game in testing, and it's annoying because the one that I would say is once you complete an area and move on, make sure you save.
Oh yeah.
Because there's nothing more annoying, especially when you're overloaded. Because of course when you're overloaded, you can't jump back.
No, you can't fast travel your ship.
So you then have to run back.
Or walk of shame back, shall we say?
Yeah. you get back, you get this kind of sorted out, you get that, you kind of move on to the next bit. I'd actually completed the next bit, was already heading towards the next mission, got somewhere, got attacked by a group of ships, got killed, and then when it loaded back, it loaded in my last save point, which was back at the start of that walk back, and I was like, you are bloody kidding me. And the first time I'd done it, I got lost.
Yeah.
And then could I remember the way back the second time, so I got lost the same way again. To the point where when I got back, I saved it and logged out.
Yeah.
We're back after an hour.
I was going to say, it does... I know it does once you save it, once you like exit out, it does do an exit save, but there should be... Does it not do... Can you not set the auto-save in the one?
Oh yeah, but I don't like... The problem is when... See, I'm not a massive fan of autosaves. Because the problem, especially when you're recording...
Yeah.
It's another thing that just gets in the bloody way. It's like this doesn't... We haven't got this on autosave.
No.
Why? Because it can... Once, especially as you get further into the game, it starts to then lag it.
Well, yeah. I mean... Like I said, I do want to try out something that I acquired last in the last video of my recording, but I can't do that yet until I finish this mission. But it's
Yeah, there's a lot.
Something I know you can do.
Bollocks, I've got to do that as well. Yeah.
Are we gonna do what?
Oh no, I've just remembered I've got to connect. I've got to. Oh, how the hell do I get that over there? Oh, this wasn't set out right, was it? Okay.
Don't know where you are.
I'm over at the oil plant.
Oh, you're there.
I'm busy. I'm in the middle of expanding it.
Yeah.
I hit a problem. So I've solved the problem.
How do you solve the problem with plastic?
There's too many answers to that statement.
Yeah.
You don't do the Barbie girl method, because it's definitely not fantastic.
What the hell's on my TV? Oh, it's the Super Cup. I just no idea what I've got. I guess it's just leaving, going through the EV guide on the sky.
I'm actually in the middle of watching The Last Ship again. Well, I've just started it again today because I was watching New Amsterdam.
I didn't rate that very much, if I'm honest.
Oh, I do. When it gets further in, it's brilliant. Really good. But the problem is, I was watching it on Prime.
Yeah.
And they've got the first 3 seasons on there, but for 4 and 5, they haven't. So it's like I ain't paying 20 quid. Well, I'm not definitely not paying them 20 quid at the moment. Not paying anyone 20 quid at the moment. Ooh. Right, that's that. That's that. We need that one.
What is the power? I can never still not check that power. 1800. Well, 1960. We're 900 megawatts a minute.
Oh, look who's back again.
What?
Hi, I want to offer a promotion of your channel. Problem is, I've got to get rid on 2 screens.
I thought Twitch had sorted out that problem.
Or bots?
Yeah.
Right. It never will.
Amazon, sort it out.
I missed out a part.
It makes you laugh. You've got 2 rival companies that literally both own streaming platforms. And which one's doing better than which, I wonder.
I would say at the moment. See, I think I mean, I was having this chat with someone the other day, and I think YouTube, and we've kind of discussed it, which is one of the reasons we're doing this test of coming back to Twitch, which at the moment I think I'm stick with because it's definitely. I mean, I'm kind of enjoying it again.
Yeah.
But the problem is that I find is that I think YouTube has gone too much to, and I've said this about it, they're pushing shorts far too much that they're forgetting about the other things on their platform.
Yeah.
Because again, it's like, what's the biggest thing they've latest about? Oh, the fact that you can now link your shorts to another piece of content. I don't care. How about getting the stats thing so it works? Because I mean, you know, I mean, the fact that they had to fix analytics again the other day.
Yep.
And the thing is with it is, okay, I didn't notice it on the gaming channel, but the A or B channel, because there was a different number on the channel screen and the live sub screen than what it was telling me in studio.
Yeah.
And again, if you haven't already done so, please do check out AOB channel.
5 minutes, isn't it?
We do have.
5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's 5. I don't know what time it is.
Yeah, well,
I
4
can't
minutes.
actually see a clock at the moment. Yeah, 4 minutes. What we got tonight? Warning, I think. Oh yeah, we've got a warning one tonight. One of the ones that's been stupidly requested. And also I get paid for it as well. Well, I'm just saying this because Loopy Lugs just launched his reaction channel.
Yeah.
So, yeah, interested to see how he gets on with it as well. He's 2 videos into it. Done. One I've done, one I haven't done yet.
I always thought about something like that, but then it's like, it's too much work for me right now.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered putting
The thing
stress on me.
The bit with the AOB channel I find is
I'm still waiting for anything other than music.
well, the plan was to do some of that this fortnight. There's been a slight problem though. I could do a reaction to a builder not doing his job in the timescale he advised.
Yeah, you
a
can't
2-day job that's now 7 days in.
You can't do what you want to do because you've got outstanding stuff that needs to be done first, probably.
Well, no, it's not that. Is I can't. Well, that's it. So this is what I'm saying is I normally have all the recordings done by Tuesday lunchtime, and edited by Tuesday night, and uploaded and set up by Tuesday night. But it's like I couldn't do any recording on. I took Monday off because I needed a break. I was just so worn out after the weekend instead of Monday. So Monday I lost. Tuesday then I had to wait till the landlord came, did a few hours work, and then disappeared. And I then did 7 recordings back to back, which took me till about 6 o'clock. Oh no, it took me till about 7 o'clock at night. Which I then went, I am not bloody editing anything now.
Yeah.
So that means Wednesday I spent editing them. Because he was here working, I then worked on editing those. Because I could do that while he was working. The idea was then I was going to do some recording Thursday, but then he decided he was going to be here Thursday as well.
Yeah.
And then, so I didn't get the recording done Thursday until yesterday afternoon, and banged out 7 then in that time. But the AOB records don't take long, so that's not too bad. So I mean, they only take me about 2.5, 3 hours to bang out the 7 of them.
Yeah, it's the gaming side.
The laugh is editing of the gaming side is easier. The AOB is harder because I record the different levels. So that takes a bit of time.
The other
Do I know?
binaries over here, obviously I know that you probably do know, they haven't got recipes or actually aren't piped in.
Yeah, you mean there's the 3 next to the one for the fuel? I know.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
No.
Because that one at the moment is the only one that needs the. I don't need them other ones at the moment.
Alright, okay.
But they're ready. They're kind of like place markers. See, when I bring this 4 on, I'll bring a second one of those on.
Yeah.
But then I can actually already put another 4 in to do exactly the same thing, which then would bring the 3rd one on. And then, because that would then be, actually, would it be? No, so then another 4 would give me enough to be powering 2 of those fully. Yeah. But I've got them ready for when we start changing things. See, eventually, I might actually, I'm thinking I might even do just a bank of pure fuel ones soon.
Yeah.
Q pipe. How many does these take up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Right, so we've got 6 printable tickets to collect at some point.
It's 3, 4, 5. What is it? Nope. Oh. And if anyone wants me tomorrow, forget it. I'm taking the day off. Well, apart from streaming tomorrow night. But I am not. I'm having the day is for me tomorrow. I'm watching the football. So I'm gonna make myself some nice food.
I think I'm watching Formula 1 and streaming tomorrow night.
What are you streaming tomorrow night?
F1 manager.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you were doing that. Seems so long.
I need to really sort of catch up with it. But it's gonna be annoying because obviously I've got obviously this weekend, next weekend, and then I'm down again for 2 weeks because obviously, like I said before, I've got to look after my dad's again. So you've only got me for this weekend.
Part-timer again.
But then
Yeah, we're not going to go into this in this. Well, the thing is, we won't make any long-term plans because yours keep changing. Yeah, I've got a few bits and pieces, so now we've got. Oh, no problem at all, mate. I would say good luck tomorrow, but I hope your team have a decent result. Now, don't say what sort of result that is, but a decent result. Okay. Yeah, we've got a couple. Make sure tomorrow night we've got F1 manager again tomorrow night. Looking forward to that. We're in. I have no idea where we're tomorrow. Italy. Monza.
You'll be Monza if you've just had the Dutch.
And by next weekend, we'll have caught up. Actually, we'll be a race ahead. Because it's Monza, then Singapore.
You will. Will you be ahead?
Yeah.
Because it's a double. It's a double header.
Oh well, my God, no! We'll actually be a night. No, we'll be a night ahead. Because we'll do Singapore on the Thursday night, and then on the Saturday night we'll do.
Then you got Japan.
Japan.
Yeah, because it's.
We'll be a night ahead of the actual season, so we'll have actually caught up with the season on the right weekend. How ironic is that?
It's a bit mad, that, isn't it?
You'd have thought I'd have planned that. No.
Nah.
No, it definitely wasn't planned. Right, I need to do more power. I can't take any more off that one.
You have to do some rewiring.
Yeah. So if I do have Mark 1... See there. See, with that one. Oh, no. Don't delete the refinery, that would be stupid. Take that from there to there.
I take it sort of the plan is we get to trains and then we explore.
We're going to do. Then we're going to start.
Explore and look for is it a distribution centre or a storage area?
It is kind of a bit of both.
Okay, fair enough.
It'll have a distribution area underneath. There'll be a train station underneath, but there'll also be a train station on top for arrivals with stuff.
Yeah. Well, at least we know where we're heading.
So basically, what I want to do is build a modular train line above and below, but with a belt system in the middle.
Basically,
but it'll all be enclosed.
Kind of like what we had at the fast lane on top, sort of thing, but a different sort of scale, and then one like that at below.
Yeah. So there'll be So in other words, we'll have the trains will come in and technically go out on different lines than what they did. They won't come in on if they're dropping stuff off, they'll be dropping stuff off. So they'll come in on one line, and they go out, and then if anything, be routed then down to the bottom to go out if they're taking stuff out. So that's the thing, it's just trying to make it a bit more different. But what I say is build modular sections in the blueprint thing, so that you can literally just go right, or literally run from this end to kind of wherever we build the thing, just in one strong line. But it'll put your train lines top and bottom down. It'll put your belts and everything in place. It literally will just go, bang, 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 bang. and you can put down the whole section in one go.
Yeah.
So just makes it a lot easier. And also then, I mean, the only thing we'd have to realistically do is go every so often. And so basically what I think we would do is one of us would be doing that, and the other person would then put signals. You know what I mean? Or we'd probably both have to do signals, because what we'd have to do it is maybe every third one put a signal on it. So whoever's on the bottom one doing that one, we put the signals on one side. Whoever's on the top, we put the signals on the other side. You know, you with me?
Basically turn it into a one-way system.
Yes, it would be a one-way system. So the train, but that way, instead of having the trains on side by side, they'll go up top and bottom, but with belts running between them.
Yeah.
But it also means, because we do it that way, we'll stop, say, maybe every 4 or 5 and build a tower underneath it. But instead of then having to worry about where we were up to, we won't have to do that, because we can literally just do it. So we can actually get it all positioned properly.
It makes...
I think it'll look quite cool.
I mean, people will be there like, well, that doesn't make any sense to me, but yes, it does make sense.
And this is why we need to unlock the parts we need. Because technically, I mean, okay, we could do with that unlocking all the way up to whatever belt we need. We're going to run on it. We might have to go back and improve the belts that are in it. But then what I'm thinking, I was thinking, right, run 9 belts, 3 layers of 3. But what I might do is run it as 6 belts, 3 on each side, but have it so that maybe only 5 of them are going out, have 1 coming back the way in case it's needed for anything.
Yeah.
But you can also then remember we can fire, but when we upgrade them up to the fastest belt, you can actually put the multiple things on the same line and have a sorter at the other end. So kind of like we did, yeah. But have it so that there's actually more than just 1 belt going one direction. That's how you'd have 5. So, like from here, we'd have a belt going from here probably to where to join up with the. Well, actually, no. There'd be 5 belts come from this side, but you might not use all of them. What we'd have to do is probably have a note somewhere of what's on what belt, so that we can then say, right, we're sending plastic down on belt 3. So we put, say, plastic and rubber on belt 3, so we'd make sure we didn't put anything that was going to contradict with those onto that 3rd belt anywhere else on this side of the thing. You could use it maybe on the other side, but wherever the central point is, this would be the one that. Yeah. It'll make sense when you see when we do it.
Oh yeah.
I was going to do power, wasn't I? One of those. I need a Mark II, which I want there. Mark II connects to that one. They won't do particularly much at the moment, because at the moment I'm moving of the system. I need a power line to this one. Actually, plastic's actually all the way down from the furthest one. So it's already making plastic off the system we've got already.
Yeah.
Because at the moment it's kind of frozen, because I think there's too much fuel in the system. Everywhere else is full. Oh no, that's empty. That's empty. Okay. We used up all the fuel that we've been making. Well, we've got a ton of fuel in the tank. Right, I have got a plan for this. I'm going to have to move your vehicle.
Okay.
I'm making sure you can find it.
Parking it up on top of the hill.
Okay?
Yeah, I can see it.
I think everyone can.
Can't see your explode.
Oh,
Oh, I can.
me and my uncle went to Tesco's this morning.
Hmm.
And the problem, with being on holiday, of course, I've kind of you go through more than you think you've got in the house. So we went up there, and of course, when we parked up, normally we park in the disabled bit because we're there with my aunt. And of course,
Yeah.
she wasn't with us today, so it was just the two of us. We weren't parked in the disabled bit. But when we came out, I mean, of course, I nipped to the bank machine, and he took the stuff up to the car. And of course, when he walked away, I was walking away, I went, where the hell did we park? It's like, I can remember because we come out a different door than we went in. So it's like trying to work it out. And he said he literally, when he walked over to the car, he did the same thing. He couldn't remember where we parked either.
Because you're so used to probably doing something and...
Well, it's the same. We normally are parked when we're over there as one of the disabled bays.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah! Jump a bit too far there. Why am I trying to connect a fuel dump tank up with a belt?
I have no idea.
I'm not joking. I actually got the conveyor belt ready to make the connection.
Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting the big fuel tank.
I'm going to be putting a few of those in. I'm just putting a temporary connection in here because I'm going to have to rewire some bits eventually, but I need this one connected up. I can go there.
What's the slowdown on plastic then at the minute? Is it just because it just needs to run through the system properly?
It needs it's I think it's just at the moment that it's just, if you look at it now, it's starting to pick up.
Yeah.
It's while the oil balanced across all the things. There's plenty of oil now because if anything now, the one at that far end, I could turn off the first one we built and run it all off that far one now.
Yeah.
Because that's a pure, so that's pumping out 240. So it can handle all eight refineries on its own. So I've actually got enough scope in the system to add another 4, which is why I've already put the start of a platform over that end.
Yeah.
So they said that will technically then mean we can have another, well, when we've got 6 refineries doing plastic. At the moment, it's just trying to get we've got to get the oil being used. The product, which is what I'm working on now.
Yeah.
Put that there.
Where's that?
See, so they're now putting out 10 waste 10 heavy oil.
Yeah.
So we've got 80. See, technically, these two machines that are now running up here need 120. So these will only start running efficiently once we get another bank up and running. That's why I've now taken out the storage.
Yeah. And then this is just basically going to be for fuel. One goes in.
So this is basically starting up as, yeah.
What's the big storage for?
It's storing fuel. Eventually, the idea is that you've got to think about it, we want to be storing fuel so that we can eventually start powering power stations on it.
Oh, the generators. Yeah. That's fuel generators. Yeah.
You should know about those.
Yeah.
See, for me to add another 4 refineries, I only actually need motors.
But then maybe if we ever run.
So you got to remember, this plant is one we didn't build oil in this one last time. So this, to me, this is going to be already set up to be quite a good plastic and rubber production.
Yeah.
Because rubber, there's never really a point where we need an absolute shed ton of rubber. But if anything, then, I mean, if you think about it, this is only using 1.5 of the oil nodes. We've got another one up over there. So realistically, I can put in 8 more refineries.
Yeah.
Here, without any of them being, and that's without anything being clocked.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of scope in here to one. You could realistically increase the rubber production if we need to. Plastic, we've definitely started up in the production of.
I think we'll need.
What are you doing with all the plastic?
What?
Well, okay, I'm confused because I thought you were going to build something here to make.
I was, but then I've changed my mind.
Okay.
I was, and then I changed my mind. It was like, yeah, but don't we need rubber later on for something else?
Yes, but then, as I said, we can always increase the rubber production. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Well, it would be at the moment because I haven't done how I'd connect. Well, I have it. I suppose some crafty belting. I can get it connected.
I mean,
I've never noticed that before.
what?
So you know when you can see the window of what's actually in the pipe? Oh, actually no, it does it properly there. Why is it not done it properly here? It's only done it on half the pipe.
Visual.
I like that though. I actually prefer that.
What, the half pipe?
Yeah. Because you think about it, it's like there's a window in it. You know, this look, it's like someone's like to put this is like, to me, you'd have to build that section separately.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only one that's like that.
Maybe because we were talking about Batman, it became Harvey Two Pipe. Yes.
And on that note, it's definitely time to end the stream now. Oh my god. Yeah, so yeah, that's going to be it for this tonight. No, we're at a good point to actually end it as well. We've got a lot done tonight. I mean, this production skill thing. The only bit I'm concerned about now is where's our electricity at.
Well,
Oh.
I did think because we have
Well, no, actually, no. I'm going to actually stop myself because max consumption, yes, we'd be concerned because we're on our coal plants. We're putting out 1,800 and we're at 1,774.
Yeah, but we've got 1960 because of the biomass.
But we're only actually using 900 megawatts at the moment.
Yeah, because quite a lot shut down.
Yeah. So, yes, we would need to, before we bring on a storage area, increase our power.
Oh, yeah.
Because everything would click in. You've got to think everything would kick in. So, automatically, you'd have to be above whatever it is our max consumption would be. You'd have to have more power. So the best thing for that would be to get probably up to getting to the fuel power stations.
Yeah.
Because even if we've only got a couple over here powering off this whatever tank this gets, that each of those generates quite a lot of power. So even if you've got maybe say 10 of those over here as a small one, and then we use the ones over by the steel plant because we've got 3 up in the mountain there. We've got 3 up in the mountains we can use for a bank, and then we've got the 4 on the coast there. Before we even get to the 3 up in the desert area. God, I play this game too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be my thoughts. If we got those sorted, then we can basically use as power banks.
And if we do go down that route again, let's wire it.
Well, the thing is, it is right. So one of the things, if you have a look at where are you at the moment?
Home base.
Right. So if you go and look at, I've got a parrot sat on top of the pipe here. I've never seen them do that before. I mean, he's floating on top of the pipe, but he's sat here. If you have a look at the... Brain's gone blank. It's that time of night.
He is?
No, hang on. I'll tell you in a second. The MAM.
Yep.
You'll see there's the new power switches. The power preferential gates.
And
It's Catarium.
power poles Mark 3. Yeah, power. There's a power switch.
And then on the other side?
They're power priority switches.
Yes. Do you know what those are?
Yeah.
So they're there so that we can then put, what you do is you put those onto a zone. So say for example we put one on the inlet to the screw plant and we'd set its priority in the power sequence. We put one on the steel plant, you put one on in there. So you would then see right which one's got priority for power. So if your the power system does get too high, it only then turns off sections.
Yeah.
So it does it automatically. So you can't technically then run out of power unless you just run out of power.
Yeah.
So, of course, what you would do is you would put your power plants. So, for example, the coal mines, the coal plants would all be on priority 1 power. The oil pumps would be on priority 1. So each kind of like power area would be on a priority 1. Now this one, which is for plastic and thing, we'd split into you'd have in 2 sections. You'd have plastic and rubber on one band, but you'd have the fuel side of it onto another band, because you'd want it producing fuel before you want to produce plastic.
Yeah.
Because of course you want to make sure it's feeding the power stations. So that's to say, it's a great. I think it's a lovely new way of kind of doing what we were trying to do before with switches, but you had to remember and switch each one on individually. Now it should be, say for example, we did that big fuel plant that we did last time,
Yeah.
if we put priority on each of the kind of the plants, you would only turn on in the order we've set them to as it got to the power available. So you're not having to run around the entire island switches on. So yeah, we need to get that unlocked and start saying, right, this is the priority, this is priority, this is priority. So power would be your main priority. Well, the power and the stuff producing the power would be your first priority, and then after that you would say, right, this factory turns on. So if anything, you'd want your basic factories turning on next. You then want your next tier factories turning on, then your next tiers, so that it's getting all the provision for each part started up again. There's no point turning on part 4 of a system if parts 3, 2 and 1 aren't being made.
Yeah.
So, because you know yourself, if you turn on part 1 and part 2 takes a little while to come online, you'll have built up a supply of part 1 ready for part 2 then kicking in. So part 2 starts doing, which then brings part 1 back on again. So you can kind of use it to kind of balance each other out to start with. Yeah, it should be interesting once we get going with it. Right, but that is by the by anyway. We're back tomorrow night with F1 Manager, and we are doing the Italian Grand Prix. We are back Sunday night with Satisfactory again. So please tell your friends, bring more along. See if you can bring ones that actually knows how to use emoticons, the subscribe button, the follow button, any of the other buttons. There's plenty of